Mr. Tyrone Powell. He is wonderful. You guys follow him. What's your social media?
My social media is at Tyrone the Philosopher, TYRONETHEPHILOSOPHER.
Yes, Tyrone the Philosopher. You won't be sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me this. You're a future, pretty soon, in the next couple of months,
Mm-hmm.
you will be a full-on professional. Welcome into our professional community.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
We're here talking about plant medicine, healing, and alternative ways of healing. And I was talking to you before we started today, and you mentioned that this is something that Canada as a country is starting to look into and start to integrate into healing practices in the country of Canada. And I'd like for you to kind of tell us about your perspective and how that's being done in Canada, because we are behind.
Oh, fair enough. In the States, eh? We are only slightly ahead of the States. Canada, right, there's kind of two locations. Well, okay, where do I start with this? So BC is on the far west coast, British Columbia, right? They have decriminalized most drugs, okay? So you can go to jail if you're selling or if you're distributing or that kind of thing, but possession of small amounts is legal, okay? And in that, there's been all these pop-ups of plant medicine, psilocybin, LSD, psychedelic medicines that are allowing people to heal in different ways, right? And these are some of them, whether they be mescaline or psilocybin, are ones that have been used in, or ayahuasca, have been used in cultural healing practices for generations. Where I am in Alberta is one province over, and we are more so in the well, I'll call it the medicalization of it. So more in the Western version. So ketamine is a psychedelic adjacent, is what they call it. So it mimics the effects of psychedelics, but it is more so an anesthetic, and that's what it's been used for in surgeries for years. But what they found is they were doing surgeries and they were giving people ketamine, and then they would come out of their surgery and they say, oh, my depression is gone. So all these surgeons saw it over and over and over, and they said, okay, well, we need to test this out and explore it. So because ketamine has been legalized for medical use already, it is kind of the first foray into the psychedelic healing practices. And alongside the US, MAPS, M-A-P-S, Multidisciplinary Association of Psychedelics and Science, is kind of leading the edge in research around MDMA and psilocybin. In the States, there is a MAPS Canada as well. And I think it's Colorado just legalized psilocybin for medical use in the States.
Okay.
But in Canada, for psilocybin and MDMA, they are only through a special access program. So certain cases, treatment-resistant depression, PTSD, end-of-life care, you have to have a psychiatrist diagnose the person, send in a special access program request to the federal government, and then they can go through the treatment chosen, essentially.
Yeah.